Good morning, miners. This is Pakratt here again with another Minecraft video. This is going to be on the vanilla server today. It's still going to be Guudeland, as you guys know how much I love the Guudeland, so we're going to be here because I like it, and that's the way it is. Hold on. I do need to remove that, don't I? Okay, I got to figure out a new way to place that. Come here. You're probably moving everything over right now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There. Oh, crap. Can't put it there. Okay. That'll do. Yeah, I gotta work on that. So today, I thought we would work on Assult. Except when I say we're going to work on Assult, we're not going to work on the Assult that Assult currently is. I kind of want to work on the Assult that it was supposed to be. Which means we're going to make a new version of Assult. Right next to Assult. So we got Skeletal Assault I. I want a Skeletal Assault II. Because now we can actually build it. Hold on, I just got to put this stuff away that I got on me. I was working on automating the moving of stuff from, or the skeletal farm. I want to make it so that it's automatic. So they come in here and it filters it out automatically. I haven't gotten that entirely sorted out yet because one of the things I need to do that is a comparator, and I have 0 quartz. So that makes it difficult. So it's kind of stuck where it is right now, unfortunately. But that's okay. Because I want to. What it's basically going to do is when you have the comparator set up, it's just going to take the signal from that, and anytime there's more in it than, I'm not entirely sure how those things work. Honestly, I'll be totally honest. I think you just make it so that, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's going to take a little bit. I know there's plenty of filter systems out there. I just want to figure it out without looking it up because I want to learn those things. But right now, we're going to work on Assult. Right now, the way this is currently set up, here, let's just go ahead and get up here. We're going to do it the long way. And down. There we go. Okay. Close enough. The way this is set up right now, you guys know how this is set up. Well, some of you do. I can flick a switch, and it'll switch from the skeletal grinder to Assult. And it will send the skellies up here, where they will go through a series of different stops to help separate them. The reason that it does this is because you don't want them to be bunched up at the end, so that you can drop a skeleton at a time instead of 20 skeletons at a time. It definitely makes things, more fair. Plus, they don't shoot themselves off, which is always a good thing. And this does work pretty well, especially since I put the pulse generator in there. It seems to work a ton better. What we need to do is we now need to take the stream and we need to split it. What I want to do is set it up so that this one right here, if I tell it to flick a switch, will open up a second piston below here that'll send the stream going in that direction. That way, if there's a skeleton coming down here, there's about a 50% chance that he'll go that way. And if he goes that way, we can put him in a different game. And as soon as he goes through, I want it to then close the piston until it gets another signal. Pretty simple. Because we only want one at a time over there. We don't need like 20,000 different skeletons. We need one, which is just fine. So, what we need to do is we need to break this one out. Now, it's going to flood a bit. Don't care. And we got to put a piston right there. So we need to get a little, I could actually do to get a little lower right now. Actually, let's get a workbench up here so that I can get an achievement. No, I was just gonna say for some brick slabs, but I got slabs right there, so that didn't that didn't help me at all. All right, let's see. So we want to be able to send them in this direction. So we're gonna have to wait. How do I got the original design? I think those are whole blocks down there, right? Nope, those are slabs. So we don't have to worry about that. We can still do slabs here. Okay. We'll have to work. Dang it. We'll have to work on the design itself in a little while. But right now, we can just put a slab there. If it'll... Okay, you know what? It's... Right like that is fine. Okay. Except now I can't get up. Okay. Go like that. Good enough. Okay, so now we gotta go here. And I need the piston on my bar again. And we gotta put that piston. Let's see if I can get in there again. I'm in the wrong spot. Well, we're gonna have to break this out anyways, actually. Now that I think about it. Because we're gonna need... Why did that not break? What the heck? How many times do I gotta break the same freaking piston? Or same piece of glass? Alright. So that's that one. We're also gonna need to break this one out anyways because we need to have the skeletons able to get through. So that one's gonna have to go. So the fact that I can't get through was actually a bad thing. Alright. So that's that. And we're gonna need more glass. Without glass, I can't do a whole heck of a lot. We need glass so that we can keep the line going in this direction. But meantime, we need this piston, right? Like, not that. Go back and get that. This one might be a little interesting. I think I can place it against this right here. Maybe. Just need it to be down there. Okay, there. Now, when we hit a trigger on that one, that'll close it up so nothing can flow through this direction. But right now, as things are going through, it should split. Right? So they come through here. There is no water flow. That's actually an issue. Now, they will get pushed... Excuse me. Dang it. Let's just break the piston. It's just gonna be easier. Put that back there. Okay. It will be possible that just let it wait for the next skeleton to push it through. Because when the next one here, let's just go ahead and test that. Let's just go ahead and turn this thing on. I want to see if skeletons will then just push them along so that they'll actually go in both directions. So we need to turn this on right here and let a few go up. When you guys are ready. Are you guys stuck? Are you stuck? There's nothing here. Get in here. Go on. Yeah, go on. Okay. Come on. Is there any going up? There's that one. I'm wondering if there's a... They shouldn't be seen by the spawner, so that shouldn't be an issue right now. I don't think. They might be seen by it, but that might be why no more were spawning. Come on. Get in here. I don't know why they're stuck. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get one up here, and I'll get back with you guys in a second as soon as they're flowing up there. Okay, so I found the problem. I actually... Oh, we need to go to sleep. I actually didn't flick one of the levers that makes it so that they would, you go where they're supposed to go. I found the lever. I flicked it. It should be good now, in theory. So we're just going to take a quick dip, and we're going to go back out there and see what happens. Right now, I saw one go up, so that one should be sitting there at the division, just kind of waiting. I think. Yeah, he's just sitting there, which is fine. He should be. Oh, now he moved on his own, and he's now flowing out. And he's now going to sit there because there's light. Okay, so let's watch what the next ones do. Okay, we got another one that's sitting there waiting. Got this one going down the line. Looking at me closely for some odd reason. And he's going to push that one to the right. Yep, there we go. Which pushes him out to the sun a little bit. Which is good because we're going to kind of need him out of the way. So let's just go ahead and flick the lever here. I think this should work now, right? No. Okay, I guess I gotta fix this thing. Right now it's only working with this lever. I gotta adjust that. Which is fine. That's not a big deal for me right now. You're in the sun. You're in the sun. We're back to this problem again, huh? Fine, come here. Fine, we'll take you on. You two? There you go. Okay, so that does function. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up a little platform for them to fall down on. And I'll probably hook up some form of redstone to turn that thing on and off. So that's not too complex. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit, all right? And we're back. Okay, so we got ourselves a little platform here. I am planning on them falling right on top of this thing. That one right there is actually extra. We got to remove that one. So let's see. Now, this is not it. First, we should probably make it so I can turn that on and off. Well, let's make it real easy right now. We got a lever. We can just go ahead and pop that there so we can activate that. But well, let's just give it a T flip-flop. I looked into a couple, and I picked one that I think is going to be pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead with that one. Let's see. We want to go about here. And we need a T flip-flop to make it so that we can both activate it and have it deactivate itself. Which is important, because without that, it doesn't really work right. Okay, we're going to want a way up. So let's see. First thing we're going to need is we're going to need a torch to go. We're going to want to make this out of some nice stuff. So we're going to want a torch. It's going to go right about there. So we'll leave that. We're going to change that to stairs or something later on, probably, I'm sure. So right there is where the actual redstone torch is going to be. So right like that. Let me get that back. So take that one out. We're going to put a block there instead. I guess we'll just do a smooth stone block because I got a ton of those. And it's good to show what's what, right? Okay, now we need a piston that's going to connect to that one. Sticky in preference. So we're going to need to put that about here, right? Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me just get my little diagram thingy out. I'm not doing this from memory. There's just no way. Okay, next we need well, next we need another block. We need a block right here and put a, where is it? Not a comparator, what is it? A repeater here. Then we have a block here already, but we don't want that block. We want to fall down and take damage, because that's normal. We want to have a piston, a sticky piston right here. And we want to have a block on top of that. Then another repeater right here. Okay. Now, with that, and I think actually, oh, let me think for a second, because if we send the signal from the, well, let's just get down here. We're of course going to need to send a signal saying that there is a something in here. So we're going to need the those things, which means this needs to be a whole block, like that. So does this one. Oh, that might be an issue. Hopefully it's not. And we're going to need these things here, like so. And then we're going to need string here, like so. Take that out. That should activate itself pretty well. Yep, there we go. Now when the skeleton goes through, it'll instantly trigger that. We want to make it so that when it triggers that, we need out of here. Temporary block right here. We want to make it so that it will send a signal, probably from this one. Maybe I could just make that one a glass block if they'll leave it. I don't know, will they attach to glass? They will not. That would be too easy. Because I don't know if I want the signal to go out that side. Well, then again, it's already sending a signal right now and nothing's triggering. So I guess it's okay. All right. But if we send the signal out this one to go down there to the other side of that one, I think a repeater should work on both sides of it. So that's easy enough. So we can then take this signal right here, and we're going to need more of these. So let's get some cobble so I can get it down there. How do we want to send it? Want to send it along that way? Or we want to send it along? We want to send it along that way. So we want to send it. Send the signal here. So we need to get the redstone going. We need redstone to go on a path down here. Can we get that one? Not exactly what I want, but that'll do. And then we can get rid of that one. Actually, that's pretty close to where we want it to be. Okay, I should be able to get it from that point. Right? So that is going to connect up to a whole block here and here. And I'm going to put redstone here. I need to get a repeater right there, though. Well, this isn't necessary. We can just remove this. Repeater, right? Nope. Alright, fine. We can just take you out of the way right now. Repeater. Okay. Now let me out. Fine. Now let me out. I need to put those back. Where are they? There they are. I think we're done with repeaters anyways. Now that goes like that, and now that should make it so that that T flip-flops that signal so that whenever anything goes through there, it should... Let's just get down there and test it. Okay, now whenever a skeleton comes through this way, it should trigger it. Yep. Oh, we got to trigger it back again though. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's that one. Now the other direction is going to go to a button. Nice and simple. So we're going to go here. And for now, it's just going to be a simple button. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Well, I don't know. I think I actually have to go more like that. Yeah, makes more sense. So again and again. So now I just got to put redstone. Let's see if we can aim against that one repeater. I don't know if I can actually do this, but no, because that'll trigger the repeater. Okay, we'll just go out this way. Just go here. Bam, 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 and bam. Now I just need a button. Even though I got a ton of them, we'll make another bunch like that. That should trigger it like so. Now water is going to flow out to that sign that I have in the wrong place. Okay, so we got to fix that. Now, have you guys figured out, I'm assuming at least some of you have figured out exactly what it is I'm doing. I'm actually making it so the skeleton is going to drop down right inside this little area right here, right? Okay, now when it falls down in here, oh man, we should probably just block this all in, but no, we'll make this glass. We'll make this part right here all glass. So, well, not this. This is going to be hidden. This is going to be glass. And I guess just to make it look level, like so, and we got to top it off so nothing spawns on top of it. Like that. That should keep things from jumping out too, I guess, right? For now, we'll do that. I don't know if that's going to stay like that. Okay, so that should make it so that a skeleton drops right on top of the spot right here. Which is exact, and actually, that's pretty good if, no, I think it'll still take damage from that spot. That's okay. It's allowed to. So when it falls here, it's then gonna go ahead and just stand there until it wants to jump off here. That is where we gotta make it so that it doesn't want to jump off there. So we gotta make it less attractive to jump off of. So we're gonna go ahead and make a wall. Oh, I need more. So, bam. Love that. Okay. Like so, for it to hit. And actually from this point on, I think I want to make it out of clay blocks. So, but for right now, where on earth did you just come from? Seriously? Man, you must have come from way out there. Where did you come from, buddy? Oh, whatever. Well, for right now, we're just going to make this thing out of cobble blocks just because it's easier. And it's so I know it's got to be replaced. And I have a reason for that, because I want these ones to be a certain set of colors. Because it's going to look good. Like that. Okay, and we're going to also have them... Ow. Going down here. Yep. Bye-bye. Okay. Like so, and I'm thinking we should probably just have them like so too. Now, that is not enough to make it so it doesn't want to jump. What we want to do is we then want to make it so that it's going to fall to its death if it does jump. So the wall is actually going to be extended a little bit, so it's going to only fall in that one spot. Like that on both sides. And then we're going to dig out a pit inside there. So actually we're going to have to get back in here again, which is fine. And dig this sucker out. Yeah, I got a plan. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just start digging. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and make myself a shovel so that I can dig out all the dirt and stuff like that. And then I'm just going to dig a pit. It's probably just going to be about 30 deep. It doesn't really matter, but I'll be right back with you. All right, we've now made it to the bottom of the hole. You can see we're down to about level 21, which makes this level 20, actually. Oh, I missed a few blocks here. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Oh, well, that's going to be dirt. Whatever. Now we just need to get out of here, and I'm thinking that the best option for that... Which side did I come in on? I think I came in on that side. So we're going to go ahead and put a torch right there. Sand, sand, sand. And now we're going to pillar our way out. Oh. Hold on. That's not going to work yet. I forgot something. I have a shovel. In fact, I went back to get the shovel. Okay. We need to make the bottom something else. We need it to be half slabs, so we'll just grab those. Bam, 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 bam. Now we have to put this back down. We need to somehow get up there, though. I'm thinking we'll just use up a ladder. It's worth it. Now we just dig that out and pillar up. We lost a piece of sand, and we lost a ladder, a bunch of cobble, a bunch of flint, and that's about it. And I can live with that. That's not all that much to be concerned about. Ran out of sand. I still have gravel, which is what we need. I guess we got to put one there too. Make it look good. Did I get them out this way? Yes, I did. Now, in order to get rid of the pillar, nice and simple, we need water, which I have none of. Okay, so let's go get some water. I actually think this is closer. I mean, I have some in my workshop area over there, but, I mean, this is, you know, right here. So let's get that. Take this water, go over here. We just drop it for a second, let it go, and we wait. Long drop. There we go. Pillar's gone. Nice and easy. Okay, now we just need to close this up. I guess we'll make this out of brick for now. I don't know if I want to change it into something else, but I think brick will be fine for right now. It's just going to match everything else, so mind as well. And I might keep the cobble on the sides. I don't know. We'll see. I do know I want to have those different, though. We'll change those later on. But we generally have the basic concept of it down, so let's go ahead and test it out, see if it does function. We want to make it so that the skeleton drops down onto this platform and does not jump off. That is the basic plan right now. As long as that's what happens, we're good. We also want to make sure that he only jumps on the platform, so we still need to glass up all of this. Yeah, that should do it. I don't think he can get out of there. We don't want him to die from the sun. That's kind of key. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so there's one. There's a couple right there. So let's just go ahead and hit that button and toggle it. So, like, there. Now, it should start flowing water, right? Right? I don't see a water flow. Okay, now it's flowing water. Okay, that's fine. Alright, doesn't matter. As long as it's flowing water now. So that's on. We're going to have to put it like a button or a redstone torch somewhere that shows that that's the on point, so you don't accidentally hit it. Now, I'm seeing none of them coming this way, which is fine. We just need one. Anytime. We just got to stay in the area of that spawner. Come on, somebody go to the right anytime. Really. There we go. Okay, one went to the right, and it immediately triggered it, and stopped the water flow. Oh yeah. Okay, so we do have an issue. Once it triggers that, the water stops. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay, so we're gonna. We can turn that off. We're gonna have to add a second set of pistons, probably, so that after we fall off, go back up here and take a look. We're gonna have to add a second piston. Did he just jump? Well, thank you, buddy. Thank you for. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what he did? He re-triggered the that thing. So let's go ahead and just untrigger it real quick. And now he's shooting me like he's supposed to. That's his job. Let's make this part safe for me to go up and down. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay. So he can go, when the water stops flowing, he can go back and, you're going to shoot me again, aren't you? He can go back and re-trigger this thing. So we need to set up a second piston that is down when this is up and up when this is down, so water will flow out and push him along, essentially. That's probably going to be our best option. That's going to be a little bit annoying, but that's not that big of a deal. You guys get the general idea of what this is looking like for now. And let's see how far he can hit me from. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good distance right there. There's one. I have nothing to eat right now, so we're just going to have to test it and be careful. A little closer. Anytime, buddy. Take your shot. There we go. So about here, I guess. Yeah, right here. So, there. He can hit me from there. Let's see if he can hit me from here. Can you hit me here? I stand right up against the block. No? So only when I go here? A little more? There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's as soon as you cross that point. Which is good. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and do like that. Get my block back. Now, notice he is staying on that platform, and I kind of like how he's pacing back and forth. I think that's going to look pretty good. And we're going to have to set up little pathways. I want the people to have to go back and forth to get from one place to another in order to get stuff to get the snowballs to shoot back at him. But that's going to be it for now. Now, guys, I've put a lot of work into this today, and I think it's going pretty well. And we'll probably work on this project in a couple more days again. I'm probably going to do FTB after this one, so we'll see. But that's it for now. You guys have a good one.